Greetings, and welcome to your Wednesday edition of Dapper's Playhouse. I'm your excellent host, Dapper, here to bring you something fine from the TikToks. Something spooky, something funny. It's something, we'll say that. Big shout out to subscribers. If it's your first time, welcome. Perhaps subscribe, maybe like, if you like, and don't forget to share. Try and get this to expand. Let's get after it.
My mascara is waterproof, not chicken noodle soup proof, and I just got it in my eye.
Keep chicken noodle soup out of your eyes. Understood every word you said. Fully.
See, this ain't the time of the year for you to be trying to experiment and try no new recipes. Talking about I'm making Mexican street corn. You ain't never been on no Mexican streets. You ain't never been to Mexico. You ain't even Mexican. Stick to the stuff you don't bring you some paper plates and some cups right here messing up people Thanksgiving.
No shit, huh? Don't be making a Mexican street corn this Thanksgiving. Keep it simple.
Can we stop scooping the center of the mac and cheese?
No
I'm
shit.
really proud of you for recreating Jeannie's mac and cheese recipe. It looks great. But can we go back to scooping the edges?
Yeah, no
Please?
shit. You don't scoop from the middle. Shit pisses me off.
There's a difference between a casket and a coffin. A casket has 4 sides, while a coffin, on the other hand, has 6 sides. Think of Dracula.
No
That's
shit.
a fun funeral fact.
Alright,
So there's this new Brainrot trend for cats. It's this video of a cat spinning on a green screen and every other cat is obsessed with it. So let's see if Nanaki even has a brain to rot. We'll see how this goes. I was ready for him to start pawing at the screen like a normal cat, but instead, he stepped on the keyboard and muted the whole thing. Great start. And the next thing I know, he's on Google. What are you searching for? The collective brain cell? How to act like a cat? And the next part is where he finally reaches peak brain rot. He just turns the whole thing off and stares into nothingness, with a little bit of staring at the couch as well. The brain has left the chat. Out of all my cats, I figured Nanaki would be the one to love brain rot, but it looks like his brain is already gone. Follow me if you like cats, I guess.
Yep. Not for all cats. My cats don't give a shit.
Am I the only one who misses the early vibes of Cobra Kai, like season 1 and season 2? Before all the global stakes, it was just about a guy trying to help a kid who was bullied. And I really enjoy the idea of the Sekai Sekai, a global tournament. And I think Cobra Kai is running into the same problem that most shows like this do. With the continuing expansion of characters, everyone kind of wants to have their own arc. You sacrifice OGs like Hawk in favor of characters like Devin. You continually revert characters like Daniel LaRusso back into his old season 1 self. Like, the beef between Daniel and Johnny should be squished and gone at this point, especially considering that Johnny is fully embracing Miyagi-Do. It's so forced at this point, it's cringy. Especially because it's the same freaking fight they've been having since season 4 once they decided to team up. And they squashed that shit at the tournament. And yeah, there's still beats of the original Cobra Kai in the new later seasons. And I'm really hoping season 6 part 2 kind of recaptures that gold. From what I've seen in interviews, the Sekai Sekai tournament is not going to disappoint us. And as goated as Mr. Miyagi is, this was never about his legacy, you know? They keep coming back to the same point. They keep telling us that Miyagi never cared about legacy, he never cared about tournaments, he never cared about fighting. And Daniel is the one that tells us this, yet he's the one who continually goes back on this point and says, yeah, you know what, we gotta do this for Mr. Miyagi. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and don't forget to follow for more. Peace.
I agree, let me know. Anybody watching Cobra Kai out there? What do you think?
Deprive yourself of love. Be a man.
Be a man.
That's what I'm doing.
Breakfast meats. Breakfast. I too eat hot dog for breakfast.
Southern thing.
Whoa. Whoa, cool.
Wow, cool. It's pretty true, actually.
Are you eating the ice cream? No? Were you eating it?
You called her too soon. She technically wasn't eating it.
Do you really want to know what love is? Love is getting your partner a snack or a water or refilling their beverage even though you just sat down on the couch or you just lied down to go to bed. It truly is the meaning of love.
Yep,
That's all.
I'll agree. That's pretty loving. What say you?
I think we can all agree that there needs to be a mode on our fire alarms that if they go off, we can just shout, "I'm cooking," and they'll stop.
That would be very helpful, actually. Well, that shit upsets the dogs and everything.
Stouffer stovetop stuffing. We all know it. We all remember it. We all know that we ate it around this time of year. But in this timeline, they say that it doesn't exist. I don't believe that. So here's what I want us to do. So during the holiday season, when you're looking for all the ingredients to make the turkeys and the Thanksgiving dinners and everything, look in the back of the cabinet where the turmeric's at and all those seasonings that you don't use, and see if you have a box of Stouffer stovetop stuffing. I believe that it doesn't go bad for like 50 fucking years, so it's in there. If you have it, bring it out. Show us, post us, and if people are coming over, family members, and you're doing a potluck type of deal, put Stouffer's stovetop stuffing in the ingredients list and email it out to family and friends and see if somebody brings it over. Because I am sure know there's somewhere. It's here somewhere. Let's find this thing this holiday season. We only got a couple of times a year to actually get everybody together and actually find this thing. And this is one of them. So let's come together. Put your emails out, look in the back of your cabinets, and let's find this motherfucking Stouffer's stovetop stuffing. It's a...
I don't think they call it Stouffer's no more.
This is the moment a huge cockroach was spotted in Starbucks. Check this out. Never seen such a huge cockroach. That is absolutely massive. One of the staff members then takes it away. This is the original submission from the customer, and they've said, "This is crazy, but I saw a huge cockroach in Starbucks. It was on top of the coffee machine as well, and it makes me think that they don't wash or clean properly because cockroaches should not be inside a coffee shop, especially a big chain like Starbucks. I ordered a coffee but didn't drink it because I ain't having a cockroach-infested coffee. Yeah. I mean, it's safe to say that wherever this Starbucks is definitely has hygiene and safety issues because nobody should be drinking coffee when there is a massive cockroach like that in there. The fact that this worker just swipes it away with that bit of kitchen roll tells me that there must be more cockroaches because it seems like he's just done that before. And I'm pretty sure that that lever there that the cockroach is on is actually one of those frothers for milk. I might be wrong though. Honestly, people, there's got to be stricter measures in place to prevent this sort of stuff from happening again because how does a massive cockroach end up in a huge chain coffee shop like Starbucks? Safe to say that I'm not going to be visiting a Starbucks anytime soon after seeing this submission, but let me know your thoughts on this one, people. What would you do in this situation? Let me know your thoughts.
Disgusting. Wouldn't be in there in the first place.
Do you remember the 3 flavor popcorn cans from the 90s? My mom had kept one of hers with pictures in it. Huge, right? And I see on her kitchen table my daughter eating out of a popcorn can. What is this? What is this?
Shrinkflation.
Bullshit. Do something.
Bullshit. I totally agree. I got a son who he expects one of those every year for Christmas.
This? No, it's not green Parmesan. It's sprinkle cheese. Oh, you don't want mashed potatoes? What about dinner frosting? Honey, no. Those aren't beans. Those are fart berries.
Do you guys want to know what my mom just had the audacity to say to me? So we're just shopping around, looking at Christmas stuff, and I said, "Mom, what do you want for Christmas?" And she said, "All I want for Christmas is my 3 kids to be happy and healthy."
That's asking a lot.
Like, okay, Linda, how about we lower those expectations? I'm just a human. I'm not a miracle worker. How about something I can buy? How about something materialistic? Like, you want me to have all 3 of us happy and healthy? Wishful thinking.
You're telling me for 40 years of eating the whole thing I could have done this? Ain't no way. Before we get started, I just want to show you what we got going on. We don't have a sink because yesterday my wife said, I want a new sink. We'll tear that one out and we'll go to town and get a new one. Alright, I tore it out. We went to town. They don't have new ones. You gotta order them. So now we're waiting till next week until we get a new sink. So the stove, the stove is a catch-all for everything that was under the sink. So I gotta clean it off real quick. Hold on. That looked absolutely amazing. Scrambled chocolate chip cookie. and you only have to make like one cookie at a time. Because if you're like me, you want a chocolate chip cookie, you make the package, you got 15, 20 cookies. Next thing you know, you're 10 cookies in, and you're like, what in the world have I done?
No,
All right, I got one cookie's worth of cookie dough. We're going to throw it in the skillet.
You eat 10 cookies. Big deal. That's what I say, big deal.
Almost looks like a no-bake cookie.
Yeah,
all right, I'm going to call it done. It is very, very mixed together. Maybe if you just leave the cookie there, let it cook on one side, flip it, and then at the end, maybe scramble it up. But, I mean, it's got to taste good, right? It smells awesome. We're going to throw a scoop of vanilla ice cream on it. This is my favorite stuff in the world. Oh.
Bro. Not you.
Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Let's go. Whole thing.
It sounds like he's dying over there. Wheezy.
Oh. Yep, it worked. Oh, that is awesome. I made a cookie and it's good. That is amazing.
I don't know about that. Look at the world.
If your parents bought the food at the drive-thru, they have the right to sample the fries first. It is what it is, all right? It ain't no pushback on this. Also, any fries that fall over in the bottom of the bag are now due to the parents. That's just what it's called spillage. It's called spillage. So just look at it as a little bit of taxation. We're gonna teach you how taxes work, okay? So that's really property tax. You're just paying your property taxes staying in their house. So they're gonna get the fries off the top and the fries off the bottom. All that in the middle, that's you. That's you. You can keep the fries in the middle, but other than that, you don't get an attitude. If you want to have an attitude, just buy your own fries next time. And then they're gonna put it in a separate bag, and I can pass it over to you. But if it's in my bag, I'm a sample. If your parents bought the food at the drive-thru, they have the right to sample the fries first. It is what it is, all right? It ain't no pushback on this. Also, any fries that fall over in the bottom of the bag are now due to the parents. That's just what it's called spillage. It's called spillage. So just look at it as a little bit of taxation.
So why wasn't nobody gonna tell me they discontinued Golden Grams? I'm still they come in and start looking for them. Oh my god, damn! Y'all didn't see the spot for them.
They got rid of Golden Grams.
I go on Google, they didn't discontinue them in 2021.
What?
They don't sell the knockoff versions or nothing. Like what?
No, Golden Grams are good damn cereal. That's some bullshit. Well, what do you know? Just like that, come to the end of another Dapper's Playhouse session. I hope it was everything you hoped it would be. If not, tomorrow's another day, and I hope you'll come back and find out. So thank you very much for stopping on by. Give a like if you could, share, subscribe if you haven't. Big ups to all. I hope you all have a great night. Won't you do me a favor? If you can't be good, be bad. And remember, you're never too old to play. I'll catch you on the next one. I fooled you. I'll catch you on the flip side. See you, everybody.